Okay, so here we are on 1375 once again. We are headed back towards 45, and we are turning into Cagle Recreation Area. So they got a public boat ramp here. They've got electric, water, all that good stuff. There is a fee to camp here. You gotta stop up here and pay. But this one's got the most amenities for sure. So there's a $5 entry fee. This gatehouse is always closed. So camping's $30, Golden Age Pass $20, annual parking pass $30, day use $5. So you pull up here, you get out, put in your $5. That's your proof of payment tag. Set it up on your dash somewhere so they can see it, or hang it on your mirror. That's really what they want you to do, but kind of in the way like a GoPro, man. It's just gonna have to do. So we'll take a little tour through here. So this one's $30 a night to camp, and that's because you get restrooms, you get boat ramp, hiking trails, water and electric. So they've got, if you're an RV camper, this is where you want to be. Okay. Now I have used this boat ramp before, and I'm just going to tell you, if you've got a long boat, I've got a 22-foot Baja, and I did not launch that boat here, by the way. I did have a bass. I would say anything over 20 feet, it's going to be a pain in the ass to launch here. It's a nice boat ramp. However, you got to do a 3-point turn. It's jacked up the way they got it. I don't understand why they built it the way they did, but anything over 18 feet or 20 feet is going to be a pain in the nuts to launch here. It's doable, but I highly do not recommend it. So all these sites have water and electric. There's already some campers out here. It's a nice little Airstream. Pretty neat. I'm glad to see those are making a comeback. Some of these are park host, all that good stuff. This is just one of the loops inside the campground here. We'll make our way back towards the boat ramp and all that other good stuff. This is probably a park host, I would imagine. It's just a cool place to come and go. You know, take the family out here for the weekend, or if you're a single guy or a single gal that wants to get away from the hustle and bustle of the big city life, come out here and get your tent, get your RV, set up shop. Okay, so for this tour, this is going to be the nicest campground that there is up here. Okay, everything else this is going to be the fully loaded version. Everything else is going to be primitive camping, straight roughing it, which is what I prefer. I like to be deep in the woods by myself, and with no electricity and no running water. I bring my own water. I've got my own water filtration system. So we're gonna cruise back here to Sycamore Loop. And there's public restrooms, public showers, there's dumpsters throughout the park. And this is right on the north end of Lake Conroe. Now, here's another little tip for you folks that have never boated or fished or taken a boat out on this end of the lake. This is the most dangerous end of the lake because this is where all the flooded timber is. Okay, this water up here is not very deep. Now, we just got a ton of rain, so the lake is at its normal operating level. But just below the surface of the water, there is tons of flooded timber, and you will absolutely run into it and destroy your lower unit on your boat. Follow the shoreline and get you a map of this lake. It shows you where all the flooded timber is. It shows you where to cross from one area of this part of the lake to the other. And if you follow that map, or you follow an experienced boater that's been out here before and can show you where to go, then once you learn it, it's fine. But my first time, I hit a couple stumps. Luckily, I was going slow, so I didn't tear anything up. But I'm telling you right now, from 1097 bridge north to 1375, you will absolutely destroy your boat if you don't know what you're doing and you don't know where to go. You cannot cut across the middle of the lake north of 1097. That's where all the majority of the flooded timber is, and unless you got money to burn, I suggest you follow the shoreline and get you a map, or get with somebody that has experience with boating out here, or you're going to be in a bind. Now, south of 1097, you're good. You can go anywhere across the lake, up and down, sideways. It don't make a damn. There's nothing to worry about. But from this point to FM 1097, there's flooded trees and sandbars everywhere. So you can take my advice, or you don't have to. You can find out the hard way. So here's the boat ramp down here, and you're going to see what I'm talking about as you round this corner. So when there's two, now you can launch two boats at one time. It's a two-lane boat ramp, but you don't have a whole lot of room to turn and straighten out your trailer. So like I said, if you're going to try to bring a 26 foot pontoon boat out here and launch, good luck. That's all I can tell you. There's other places to go launch besides this that have plenty of nicer boat ramps that would make it much easier. And then this is where you park your truck and trailer while you're out fishing. So like I said, it is doable. You can launch a tri-tune here or whatever. It's just it ain't as easy because you got to do a bunch of forward and backwards turning and backing up and all that good stuff. So anyway, this is Cagle Campground. That'll wrap up this video. The next spot we're headed to is another one of my favorites. It's called Hunter's Camp. I've already done a video on it before, and I believe it's already on YouTube. So we may skip Hunter's Camp. I'll have to go back and look at my YouTube footage. Anyway, that does it for Cagle Park. I will figure out where we're going to go next, and I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching.